guys, thanks for tuning in to Punky's World. I have another refrigerator that won't cool. What's going on? Can we fix it? Let's do some basic testing on it and see if we can make it work. Is your fridge doing something similar to what this is doing? Let's find out. Maybe you might have some ideas on how to fix your own unit. Abracadabra! What do we got here? We got a Cuisinart private reserve wine cellar fridge. Well, first basic test, let's plug it in and see what happens. Do the smoke test here, see if it smokes up on us or anything. Okay, see some numbers flashing. Okay, interesting. Looks like the fridge light is flashing a little bit. There it goes. Okay, nothing's turning on. Oh, I hear ticking out of the back. What could that be? Let's figure it out. Always remember to unplug your unit if you're going to open up the back of your unit. Better safe than sorry. And it still doesn't keep you off the hook there because some capacitors can hold a charge and still shock you. So you want to discharge some of those capacitors if need be. All right, let's turn it around and see what we got to work with. So this is your standard thermoelectric fridge. You can tell it's got fans on the outside, and I can see on the inside here there's the thermal heat sink. And I believe up here is probably where a circuit board is, and maybe two circuit boards, or maybe it's just one circuit board that operates both of these pelters on this unit. This means that we gotta get inside of her. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's open her up and see what we got to work with here. All right, so we just got inside of this fridge. As you can see, this is super dusty in here, and I hear ticking noise when it's plugged in. So most likely we have a bad capacitor. But we won't know until we take the board off and we start testing each individual one. I'm just gonna do a real quick blow off with the vacuum cleaner. There's no sense in having all this dirt in here, and I'll do a thorough cleaning after it if we can diagnose and figure out what's wrong with this board. So let's get the handy vacuum out, fire her up. All right, very good. And as you can tell, it was a sandstorm of dust bunnies. All right, we're gonna plug it in. I don't know if you can hear that. There's a damn washing machine. That ticking noise is what you're hearing. I think we have a bad capacitor, but we have to prove that theory by testing it. Let's test it. So we're gonna pull off the circuit board and we'll get it on the bench. And I highly recommend, obviously, to unplug the unit before you touch all this, but also take a picture of these wires. Like, a lot of these wires are the same. In fact, a lot of them are the same. They're all red and blacks. How are you gonna know which one goes where? So this is what I do. I have different colored Sharpies. And on the actual plug itself, I'll color the plug and the connector bit that goes to it. So that way there's no question, you know exactly which wire is going where, because it would suck to plug in the wrong thing into the wrong area. So I did orange for that one. Now I'm gonna make this one green. It's just good practice, you know? You're not gonna hurt anything by putting a little paint on there, so when you unplug the damn thing, you know where it goes back in, because these are the same. It's red and black, red and black, red and black. How do you know which one goes to which? And you know, you got another one there that's got yellow and another red and black down there, so you know, it's all over the map. And also, this board controls two pelters in the fridge. It controls the upper and the bottom one, so you don't want to reverse them and have, you know, when you're adjusting the up level of the cooling, you don't want it to adjust the bottom one when you're trying to adjust the upper one. So, color code them, put some paint or something on there, and you won't have this stupid problem, and you'll be ready to go. And it will be easier to take it apart and disassemble it if you ever wanted to pull it out to clean the back of the board or whatever. That was more of a pain in the ass than it should have been. These little snap tabs right here, just, ugh. It was not fun. Anyways, got the board out, and now we're gonna test all the onboard capacitors and see if those are good. And if not, we'll check for other diodes or whatever. We'll see what the funk is all about, if you know what I'm saying. Let's get started. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little Sharpie and just put a little tiny Sharpie mark on the solder points of every capacitor, so that way I can just test them one by one down the line and save some time on this video. Okay, so it might be hard to see on this camera, but I marked with purple Sharpie all the spots on the board of capacitors I need to check to see what their ESR is and see if they're functioning or within range, to see if they're bad or if there's any shorts. Good cap with a low ESR. That was a good one. Oh, might be another bad cap right here. Let's see. Huh. A bad cap back here. Okay. Well, let's keep checking them, huh? In fact, I'll put a little orange mark next to that one, just so I know. Actually, that's not coming up. Let's try purple. Yeah, whatever. I'll know which one it is. It's all good. Okay, let's check this other one here. Let's see how we're doing. Another bad cap. Wow, okay. Got a couple bad caps on this thing. It's a good cap. Okay. It's a good cap with lowest ESR. Another bad cap. Holy jeez. Alright. Got a few bad caps on this board here. It's a good cap. Oh, should have discharged that one. Good cap. Good cap. Bad cap. Okay. Bad one right there. Circle that son of a bitch there. Oh. Bad cap. It's another bad cap. Right here. Okay. So, sorry that took forever, but now you can see me testing the caps. So, after testing all the caps, I circled the bad caps on this board. So, we will start the unsoldering process and we will swap caps. Part of my workbench, I think I should make an episode just of me cleaning up my workstation. I know, I don't want to hear it in the comments. Blah, blah, blah. Organize, clean up your shit, blah, blah, blah. I get it. I get it. But I've been busy, a lot of projects. I haven't been home much. And I keep getting more and more projects. So deal with it. I don't care. This iron takes, 5 to 6 business days to actually get up to a decent temperature to desolder stuff for the board. Unlike my iron here, you plug it in, it's ready to go in like probably 20 seconds. It's ready. It's a lot of power. Need to upgrade this, but whatever. But I finally did it, guys. Like, while I had all this time waiting 5 to 6 business days for this thing to heat up, I kind of organized the bench a little bit. So good. So now that one YouTuber out there that's gonna say something about my workbench, I mean, he'll still say it's not completely clean and everything, but it's all right. It's a start. It's better. So let's get into this right now. Here we go. We're gonna start with this capacitor here that is apparently dead. Let's get her off. Okay, we got a little loosey-toothy. Come on, baby. Come on, let loose. All right. I think we got something here. Let's do these ones. All right, we're gonna pull that off carefully. We don't want to wreck the pad. Okay. Negatives going towards that. Let's do a test here. And we're going to zero out the meter just to be on the sure side of everything. Good. Okay, let's do this. That is a bad cap. It's got a high ESR on it. Okay. All right. Well, let's see if we have this in stock. That is a 22 microfarad, 25 volt. Okay, so I'm just gonna bang these two capacitors out since they're right here, and then it's gonna take me a little more time to dig into this one just because it's trapped kind of in there, and I want to make sure it goes in there fine, and then we'll do those. So I might even just time lapse this whole thing so it goes by quick. So here we go. We're gonna replace it. This one is a 22 microfarad, 25 volt, and this one is a 47 microfarad, 25 volt. The 22 microfarad one goes in the top right here that I circled, and the 47 microfarad goes into the bottom right there. Here we go. Okay, I'm down to the last couple caps, so I figured I would narrate a little bit. Okay. Yeah, so they're sharing the same. Okay, well, we'll take note of that. Let's pull this one off. Looks like the negative is going towards the resistor on this one. Is that enough to pop it out? We shall see. Like a loose tooth, huh? Need another little suction on it. All right, come on, baby. Come on, baby. All right, that should be enough. Okay. Where are my pliers? So the negative's going towards the resistor. Okay, we got it. Well, I'm gonna make sure to never use this brand of capacitors. It's AISHI, yeah, whatever. 50 volt, 4.7, and we're gonna test it. 50 volt, 4.7. What does our meter say? It's a bad cap. Look at that. Let's get rid of this motherfucker. Okay. The resistor, negative side towards the resistor. Pop that little sucker in there if it'll ever go. There it is. That a girl. Yeah, get it. Get it, get it. Okay, cool. Where's my solder? Okay. Very good. Okay, we will test that with our meter. Make sure we don't have any shorts from heating on the other pad at all. No, okay. And let's see. This one should be connected to. Yep, okay, that one's good. Maybe this pad? Yep, okay, cool. So, and then just to be certain, let's just check it over here. No. Okay, cool. Very good. That's done. We're going to clip it, and we will continue. We're going to check these two right here, or this one of the last capacitors, and it's a bad cap. So, okay, we're popping this sucker off right now. Pop this sucker off, yo. Come on, get her out. We need 300 cc's of desoldering. Yeah, sounds about right. Okay, here we go. Let's pop her off right here. Oh, we're still got some solder on there. Okay, well, we're gonna pull that sucker off. One way or another, we're gonna suck it off the little board. Yes, we're going to suck the solder. Might have to do a little more convincing on it. There it is. Cool. Got it. Pop that in there like that. Get it? Yeah, baby. Yes. We finished replacing all those caps on the circuit board. We are gonna throw it in here and we're gonna see what happens. And if this is successful, I'm gonna have a beer. It's gonna be great. I did a makeshift job on hooking up the circuit board. It's not mounted in there yet. I'm gonna put the camera back here because the way you can really tell that it's working is that fan. It should be spinning and you shouldn't hear any ticking. So I'm gonna plug it in and see what happens. Here we go. All right, striking. Ooh, that's a noisy fan though. But it's working. Look at that. Done. Fixed it. A few mother trucking capacitors and we're done, baby. I'm just gonna. Oh. You be quiet. Hey, you be quiet. Just spit on it. Well, the bottom one's being quiet, but look at it, it's working. Done deal. Yeah, I gotta replace that fan, but the circuit board is fixed. Well, thanks for joining me again on another episode of Punky's World, where we just fix things. So when we came to the end of the video, I realized I actually did not have my beer. So I think right now is the perfect opportunity to go grab a beer. And I'm gonna grab this beer out of a wine fridge that I actually had to fix before. That's in another video. Oh, it's 30 degrees in there, it looks like. What do we got? Oh, we got a Guinness. And we're gonna serve it up around 45 degrees. Yeah, we'll take it. 45 degrees. Perfect. You know what? We're gonna put it in a nice cold glass as well. Oh, look at that. Frost on the glass. Perfect. This one's from the Pirate Dinner Adventure. Perfect. 4 degrees. Crack open this Guinness. Pour her in. All right. Beer's about 35 degrees. We'll take it. Awesome. Cheers, everyone, to a successful Punky's World episode. It tastes so good. I'm glad I could share this with you. Hey, by the way, shout out to Ryan Jr. for providing the music for this episode. Oh my goodness, such a great tune. Hey, if you guys don't have one of these meters that I was using in the episode, I highly recommend you get it. It's great. It's an ESR meter, model number MESR-100. And what's great about this guy is that you can test your capacitors without having to desolder them from the board. But even still, once I test them with the board, I figure out which ones are bad, I pull the capacitors off, and then I'll also test them off the board as well. And I'll use the multimeter as well too, but this will definitely help you diagnose a lot of the capacitor issues you might be dealing with any board a lot easier, especially if you don't have to desolder every single capacitor just to check the damn thing. You don't have one? Get one!